Ooh, this intro part is like the hardest part of YouTube for me. I'm still getting better at this. So guys, this is Real Life with Akoma. Welcome to another episode of my channel. This video is quite long, so you need a popcorn and a drink because gist is plenty. On this second part of my video, I'm just going to give you the real life gist, like how it was for me when I was pregnant. I'm not about to give you any story of how it was so beautiful, oh my god, seeing my belly grow. Ooh, it was hard for me. I mean, don't worry, just keep watching. I'm going to give you gist. So after my wedding night, yes, my wedding night, I'm shy, I'm still a virgin. Well, after my wedding night, like 2 weeks later, I started to feel weird. I don't know, like I was just feeling somehow. I started having constipation, which I don't usually have. I started feeling very nauseous. I suspected pregnancy, to be very honest with you. I actually suspected pregnancy because, I mean, after having sex, what were you thinking? Are you expecting TV or what? So I was actually expecting pregnancy. So my period, I waited for my period to come out. My period did not come out, and my period is like a clock. Like if it says it will come out today, like my period is very, very regular. It's the most regular thing ever. If it says it will come out today, then it will come out that day. So I waited for my period. I didn't see my period, and I told my husband, I was like, babe, I don't know what's happening. I feel weird. And imagine what the man told me. He told me I have malaria. He said maybe I have malaria, that I should go to the hospital and go and treat myself. I said I'm not going to any hospital. Let's just go and buy a PT strip in the pharmacy. So I went to the pharmacy, bought a PT strip, and oh my god, I can still remember that day. I think it was 18th January or so. I can't remember. But it was that day. And I checked it and I saw 2 bold red lines. And I was shocked. I was shocked. I was like, God, like the 9 months journey has begun. Who am I? Like, I mean, like, what's this? I don't know, I had mixed emotions. I was scared, excited, happy. God, it was sharp beautiful. So after I found out I was pregnant now, I now called my mom to break the good news. When I told her, next thing mom said is, she was happy as per, her daughter is pregnant. The next thing she said is, keep it to yourself. Don't tell anybody. You know this is the first month. Devil. This. I was like, what is it? As I now even became scared. I was like, God, please come and save me. Come and help me in this pregnancy. I don't want to die. Bliss for me. The first month of my pregnancy was just so beautiful. I did not have any weird symptoms. I did not vomit. So I was now, bragging. I was like, what's this? Is this the pregnancy that everybody's talking about? What's all this? What's happening? I mean, these women are exaggerating this thing. It can't be this easy. The second month, I was humbled. Like, pregnancy humbled me. I started vomiting, and it was horrible because I was very okay in the morning, very agile. I had serious morning sickness, but I was very agile in the morning, and then in the evening I became very sick. You know that name, morning sickness, it doesn't mean that it happens in the morning, or it can happen at any time of the day, and as a matter of fact, it can even happen the whole day. So mine was just at night. Anything I eat at night, I'll just throw up. Anything I eat at night, I'll just throw up. It was so horrible. And then I was always easing myself. Like, I was not asking myself, I thought people usually pee more in the 3rd trimester. How come mine is in my 1st trimester? I'm always easing myself. I'm always peeing. I'm always using the bathroom. It was just somehow for me. That after my 1st month, the 2nd month down, it was horrible. It was very, very horrible. The vomiting. But one tip I can give that really helped me was don't eat too much. Don't eat to be too satisfied, else you might throw up everything. And ginger tea helps a lot, not the green tea. I usually make mine myself. Just peel ginger, put it in hot water, and then you can drink it. It helps, and it's pregnancy friendly. It's not going to affect your fetus or your baby in any way. So after my 1st trimester, the 2nd trimester was so beautiful. Yes, it was quite beautiful for me. I stopped vomiting. The vomiting reduced, not that I stopped. My vomiting, I actually vomited from the 1st trimester to my last trimester. But after my 1st trimester, the vomiting reduced. I can stay like a whole week. I will not vomit. So the vomiting reduced. the morning sickness, everything vanished. So it was just me cruising, like nothing much. And I wasn't even looking pregnant. If you watched my last video, there was a picture I put up there. And that picture was me. I was 9 months. If you've not watched that video, just go and watch it. You will see my picture there. I was already 9 months gone there. And my belly was that small. So I didn't even get all those pregnancy benefits that you will now stand in the queue and they'll tell you, come out. Or, hey, go to the front. You're pregnant. They were not even petting me like that. Everybody thought I was not even pregnant. You can imagine. Even when I go for antenatal, they'll be looking at me like, who is this girl? What is she doing here? She should go back to her house. So I didn't really get all those pregnancy sweet treatment. It was when I was my last trimester. We're getting there. I'm almost rounding off. Let me get to the 3rd trimester and then round off. But let me give you one gist. So when I was, I think, 5 months gone, yes, I wanted to go and check the sex of my baby. So I called my mom. I was like, hey, mommy, I'm going to go and check the sex of my baby. Please, my mom is very dramatic, So I was like, I'm going to go and check the sex of my baby. And she was like, why would you do that? Don't do it. Oh, it's God that gives a child. If you go to go and check the sex of the child, that means you're trying to question God. I was like, I didn't. Which one is question God again? Like, what are you saying? So I was like, mommy, please, I don't understand what you're saying. Though. I just want to know at least what to get for my child. If I'm going to get female items or male items. She was like, buy anyone. It's not that serious. I mean. So I went to, I just told her, okay. So after everything, I still went to the, what they call that place, where they do ultrasound. I went there, and when I checked the sex of my child, I was just so excited now. I was like, oh my God, I'm having a girl, yay. When I was coming back home, when I reached the house, I was climbing the staircase. As I was climbing, guess what? I fell, like with my belly. I was like 5 months gone then. I fell, but I kind of had to hold myself. I held myself on the ground. I refused to fall. And then a part of me was like, are you sure it's not because I don't listen to my mom, maybe my village people have come for me? Oh God, I started crying. I was so scared. I was like, God, please protect my baby. But I checked and I was very, very okay. And nothing happened to my baby. Nothing happened to my child. And I can't believe we're almost done. I mean, I don't even want the video to end. Okay, so my last trimester was just so stressful for me because it was just, I was already getting tired of the pregnancy. I mean, it was getting so tiring. My 7th month, 8th and 9th month, oh my God. I'm sure every woman that's been pregnant can relate to this. Like, I was just checking, like, God, when am I going to give birth? Like, I'm already tired. I couldn't sleep comfortably. If I lie down, I couldn't even get a good sleeping position. I was always having heartburn. I was always easing myself. It was just so stressful. I mean, and one thing that happened was the fact that I became so emotional. Like, any little thing that happens, I will start crying. I'm watching a movie, I'm crying. Any small thing, I'm crying. And I don't even know, it was just so weird that if I watch a movie and someone is wicked in the movie, I'll just start hating the person in real life. Like, I just became so troublesome. I don't even know, but in the end, it was still beautiful though. And I'm still going to talk about, but that's going to be in like later. I'm going to talk about my main birth story. You know, how I gave birth, things that happened in the hospital, how I overcame things, you know, how God came through for me. Like, I'm still going to talk about that one, but it's not now. Probably may not even be this year. So, but I'm still going to prepare for that one very well. So on September 5th, 2021, my life changed for good. I became a mother, and nothing beats that feeling. Nothing. I mean, I looked at my daughter and I was like, wow, I brought forth this child into the world. Well, it's all God's grace. Coincidentally, I'm recording this video and it falls within the period of the NSAS memorial. So I decided to wear black, and this is just my own way of joining my voice to mourn those that were lost during the NSAS battle or the NSAS protest last year. And I pray to God in all genuineness that their souls may be accepted into heaven, and may God give their family the fortitude to bear the loss. We pray for a better Nigeria. We pray that God will come through for us. So if you've watched this video to this level, I mean, why haven't you subscribed? Like, what's holding you? And I was just wondering, like, I'll have like how many views and then only few subscribers. What's the problem? What's it now? Just hit that button. It's not hard. Like, it will not pain you here. Just press it like this. See you guys next time. I love you. Bye. You're supposed. What?
So
Yes. What's that?
is this box good?
Hmm?
Is this box good?
No, it's really good. It's not good. What's happening?